Philip, do you think it's wise just to start asking questions about his family? We know nothing about them. Maybe we should watch the Welcome Home series first before we just get up in their business.
Maybe you're right. We want to find out as much as possible about them.
Well, let me pull over and I'll pull up the series on the laptop and we can watch it.
Sounds good. Hey, what about we grab some lunch too? There has to be some place to eat around here. Okay, let's fire this series up. There has to be some dirt about this family somewhere.
Growing up, I did a lot of stupid things.
I can't believe it. That was an amazing show. The writing, the editing, they were all top notch.
Philip, are you crying?
No, it must be the onions from the burger.
Right. That was an amazing story. We have lots of questions to ask.
We? You mean I have a lot of questions to ask? I think it would be best if we can find this Travis character. He's had such a dark past that I want to know about.
I think we could get more out of Earl.
Who cares about Earl? Travis and Hunter were the best written characters in the bunch. I mean, it seemed like Hunter wrote some of those stories for real. He has lived a full life. Always chasing women, just like me. And Travis, wow. I don't know where to start. I feel like he was the smartest character in the bunch. You could tell that the brothers respected him.
After watching that, I don't feel bad for that Jackson character one bit.
What are you talking about?
Do you feel like Jackson should have gotten the ranch?
Well, no, but I still feel bad for him.
How so?
He never understood the true meaning of working together, sharing the load. I mean, other than building the barn, did you ever see him do anything? He never helped. He just let everyone else do all the work, and he wanted all the credit.
Well, that is true now that you say it. Yeah, Jackson never did anything. He was just really a thorn.
Well, let's go see if we can find this Travis. I think that is him. Excuse me, Mr. Travis Clark? Can I talk to you, sir?
Don't call me sir. I work for a living.
Sorry, Mr. Clark.
Mr. Clark was my dad. Just call me Travis.
Travis, my name is Phillip DeGrave, and I work for the Simdicate Investigations. You might have heard about us. We are the 267th most popular news coverage team. I've come here today to get your side of the story about this amazing show called Welcome Home. Do you have a moment?
Well, I guess I could take a little break. I mean, I was sawing logs. I guess I could always do that while I sleep tonight.
I don't understand, but thank you for taking the break for me today. Now, I've already talked to Jackson, and I want to get your side of the story. And do you think Earl deserves the ranch?
How is Jackson doing? I've not seen or heard from him for some time now.
He is fine, I guess. He was at the bank when I saw him.
That sounds about right. For that is his home. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. For a loan oft loses both itself and its friends.
I see. A fan of Hamlet. All gold and silver rather turn to dust, and 'tis no better reckoned but of those who worship dirty gods.
No shrew am I to tame, but I see that you are educated.
Do any of you know what these two are talking about? I don't understand a single word coming from their mouths.
Hey, camera, back on us. We're getting to the story. So, Travis, what are your thoughts on Earl getting the ranch?
The ultimate goal of farming is not to grow of crops, but the cultivation and perfection of human beings.
Are you saying that Earl was the perfect man for the job?
There can be only one.
From the dawn of time, the Clarks came, moving silently down through the centuries, living many secret lives, struggling to reach the time of the reckoning, when the few who remained will battle to the last. No one will ever know you were among us until now.
I wasted time, and now doth time waste me. All the world's stage, and all the men and women mere players. They have their exits, their entrances, and one man in his time many parts.
Seriously, does anyone have a clue what the heck these two are talking about?
So, Earl was the chosen one, the righteous one in your eyes?
Earl is pure and untainted by the world. He was the only choice.
What about your brothers?
He that commends me to my own content commends me to the things I cannot get. I to the world am like a drop of water in the ocean, seeks another drop, who falling there to his fellow forth, unseen inquisitive, confounds himself. So I, to find a mother and a brother, in a quest of them, unhappy, lose myself.
So, what you are saying is that when you get enough confidence, the stage was gone. When you were sure of losing, you won. When you needed people the most, they left you. When you learned to dry your tears, you found a shoulder to cry on. And when you mastered the art of hating, somebody started loving you. Was that Earl?
Mr. DeGrave, sir, it has been a pleasure to talk with you, but I really need to get back to work. Why don't you go talk to Hunter? I think you'll find him up by the camping site. He for sure will tell you more of a story than I ever will.
Travis, I want to thank you for your service. And remember, it is the individual who knows how little they know about themselves who stand the most reasonable chance of finding out something about themselves before they die.
I have already been dead and found myself multiple times. Have you?
Travis, my quest never ends. Good luck to you, and may you find peace.
Nobody can bring peace but yourself.
Well, folks, I've never done an interview like that before. I feel so, what's the word? Enlightened. Travis has nothing but love for his brothers. And he too feels that Earl should have got the ranch. Travis is such a deep human being that struggles with himself daily. Was it the war? Was it his relationship with his brothers? Was it something else that we don't know about? Answers that will remain a mystery. Let's go talk to his other brother, Hunter, and get his side of the story. This ought to be good.